Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Sanctus Reach. I'm DisturbingPuppet. We're continuing the Skirmish campaign today that I've got going on, playing as Chaos, playing against the Imperial Guard. So we're just going to continue here. We should be into the next one. I think it's the 8th. It's 10 mission campaign, I think. The Skirmish campaigns have a lot of good options. You can decide which faction you're playing as. There's multiple army lists. You can decide which factions you're playing against. You can decide how long it is, all that kind of stuff. I can't decide whether to include upgrades or improvements, kind of level ups that you get during the campaign. I can't decide like point value spread or anything like that, but other than that, pretty good. All right, on to mission 8. So far, I think 5,000 points is the highest. We did have a Lord of Skulls last time, which is pretty cool. It's definitely an engine of destruction. So we'll see what kind of options we have for our army. I do feel like Chaos is a little bit weak on the tactical choices, but that could be why there wasn't actually a campaign playing as Chaos. It does make me kind of wonder if that was part of the reason why. It would have been interesting to see a bunch of upgrades and stuff specifically for Chaos, though. Chaos units. What kind of crazy stuff that would have included. Okay, so I see a lot of stuff here. Maybe a high point value. So we hold positions in the west. Imperial Guard have positions in the east. Hold the most victory points until the turn limit runs out. We are playing on the hardest difficulty. It's another 5,000 points. No Lord of Skulls. That's too bad. Okay. Well, instead, I will just take the maximum number of Soul Grinders. Level doesn't actually matter, so that's kind of unfortunate. There's no upgrades in skills. The Tzeentch Soul Grinders have a force field, 30% chance to ignore range shots. The Soul Grinders of Khorne actually get health back when they kill stuff. Herald of Tzeentch, we do have a cool ability. But the Infernal Gateway is pretty nice. This is pretty good. So we can basically take half damage on a unit if I buff it with this. So I definitely want to do that. We've got a lot of points, so I might take some more expensive units like the Blood Crushers. Really quick units I can get in there and do some damage with. I do like the... I like a lot of the Nurgle stuff, but I don't see much. There they are, Plague Bearers. Okay. Poxbringers can add a little cloud that will block line of sight. Basically, my minus 30% chance to get hit if you're in the cloud. So I might take some of that. I've got a lot of cheapo Chaos Spawn. I've been taking a lot of Demonettes because they're very cheap, they're fast, and they're pretty good in close combat once they get up. We do have some Flamers of Tzeentch I could maybe make good use of. I might take a few Pink Horrors just because they're one of the few ranged units. They don't have a massive range at 7, but they're pretty decent. Plague Drones are interesting. They theoretically can heal themselves by hitting stuff, but they're kind of slow. They're also flyers. They have a lot of health, so they could draw a lot of fire, but I'm not sure if that's worth it necessarily. They do have a ranged attack, but it's really short at 4. And the piercing's pretty terrible on it. Alright, let me just go for a bunch of cheaper units. So we've got a couple of them. Let's grab at least one Poxbringer. I'll take all the Plague Bearers you got. They just passively heal 20% every turn. I'm going to take all the Demonettes. 280. I could just take a ton of Screamers. That might be kind of fun. They're kind of weak and can't take a lot of shots, but it might be kind of entertaining. What else do we have? 280. We could get... Yeah, I could grab a Plague Drone, but then I don't have enough points left for anything else because my cheapest unit's at 40. Alternatively, we could take another Pink Horror and then kind of fill it out, or some Bloodletters. Fiends have a few okay. Stuns a target. Slows a target. Lose an action. Lower morale, slow movement. So they have some okay stuff, but I'm not sure that's really worth it for 180 points. Considering the amount of punishment I'm going to have to take to get to the enemy, I think I'm going to take a Pink Horror. just to have a few units back. Maybe I'll use the pink hoarders to guard the objectives I already have. And then I'll take a couple screamers just to fill out the last of the points. So we'll use them to kind of scout a little bit, maybe. They're sort of expendable. Alright, we'll keep the demonettes on the flanks. Got my massive horde of demons here. It's kind of jumping around a bunch. Alright, where are my objectives? I do want to try to keep the Herald of Zinchir a bit safer than I did last time. He got killed last time I was running. This is a pretty decently wide map. So we have 2 in the back, and then they've got 3 neutrals, and then 2 Imperial Guard ones in the back. It's pretty open, which is not good for me. I might be able to fly in here and snag that. This being a bit more open is probably an easier ask. And then we can just push back. That's kind of a dead end, or is it? I can't tell if this connects here or if this only... That's cliffs. I think there is a path here, but I can't be sure on the edge. Alright. Soul Grinders. Actually, I could deploy further forward. The Imperial Guard will be back on their own objectives, so I should be pretty clear here to deploy way up, and I'll probably be alright. So maybe we'll put a couple right up front. And how many do I have? 1 more or 2 more? 2 more. Okay. So if we push back, grab this, and then head to the back area, I'm going to park you up high. Maybe we'll put them both up high, actually. We should have some decent vision maybe down to here. I'll put some flyers over on this left side and see if I can just swoop in and grab that. I just have a couple flyers, right? Alright, so I do have some other harder units. The pink horrors I'll probably leave in the area. I could use them to maybe get some shots in. Maybe we could hold on to this with them. I could leave them back to guard the objectives just because I don't trust the Imperial Guard not to have flyers and stuff. They're going to try to bypass my front line. I want you out and about, but I want you safe, so we're going to put you behind cover. So I do have a couple of these Blood Crushers. Maybe we'll just put them out on the plains, a little bit lower. Try to rush in. Where do I want my Nurgle force? And exactly where do I want my Demonettes? This is kind of hemming me in because I don't think I can access this here. I'm not sure. I could try to take the flank, but then on this side, this is hemming me in, so I don't really have a good flank that I can take advantage of to kind of rush in unobserved. I might send 1 or 2 off on this side just to see if this actually connects. He might have also deployed stuff back here, you never know. I'm going to put you... No. There we go. Keep you in here. Keep you in here. So we'll just kind of park on the objectives in the back. I could use this as a little bit of cover. So I'll put a couple of these faster Demonettes out there. I don't have a ton. Try to maybe sneak around and see what I can see on the edges. Use the building as cover because they really can't take any shots. And then we'll have the Nurgle troops clumped up. I'm not sure where he's going to push most of his forces. This is pretty open, so I think this is probably a good spot. I could just line up behind these. So I'm going to put the Poxbringer back. We'll just put all the Plague Bearers in this area. If I can find them all. Just think you gotta catch them all. Catch all of the Nurgle diseases. Okay, I don't miss anybody, it looks like. Alright, so we've got a sneaky little plan, we've got an obvious upfront plan, and we have a bulk of troops, which could be bad if there's artillery we've got to deal with, but we'll spread out once we get a movement going. 15 turns. That's fairly long. We'll kind of see if we can wipe everything out, we'll win, but with the hardest difficulty, they do get reinforcements, which will come in off a random side, so I do have to keep an eye out for that. I'm not sure if it's 100% random, but it seems like it's random. Okay, I want you first to just run up here like a maniac. Okay, that's clear. That's all cliffs, so that's not an access point. That's cliffs. I'll have to look if I come back here. Maybe I'll give it up, but I think it's hard to tell without actually seeing it because of the way it's shaded, but I think there's no way up from there. So I'll come in on that side. Alright, Tzeentch is going to go forward because he's got a force field. And nothing. Okay, I don't see anything there either. Fine. I guess. Come out. No visibility. Thought I might spot something. They've got those walkers that might come out ahead, the sentinels, so I might spot them first. Okay, I'm a little bit curious what we're dealing with here. Okay, I'm going to send a flyer over just to grab this. Is there not a path in there? So I think you have to fly to get in there, it looks like. Okay. You could destroy some of the terrain as well. Take a look. Nothing. Okay, I'm going to try to hide behind the cliff here. But there's definitely a possibility something's going to come down this turn and just destroy them. I'm just hoping it can't get there. And you, I might just hide inside. As long as we're low, which I think you're low. It looks like you're flying high. Yeah, I think I'm okay. I think I'm behind cover there. Okay. Tzeentch troops. Okay, we found some stuff. We've got one Sentinel, one Chimera with nothing in it. So there's definitely stuff back here. I'm probably on a flank shot with either one. Neither one's great. The Sentinel does have a decent gun on it, so I kind of want to destroy that if I can. They don't get reaction shots, though, so they're not quite as dangerous as they could be. I'm just going to come in on the same, because we can try to get that flank shot. Unfortunately, I just don't have much for long-range firepower. I've got to get in close. Even with these guys, we're a lot more effective in close combat. It's just these guys can take shots a little bit better. Okay, where do I want to go with you? I don't necessarily want to stand out in the open. There's a little bit of cover. Try to use the cover to move up here. But he's very likely going to be able to nail me. And surprisingly, haven't seen anything else. Okay, I'm going to run the Demonettes around. They can sort of head in and grab the objective. The Nurgle troops, I think, will just head in. Looks like we can go up here, and then that's straight back. There's some cliffs there, so there's also a way around, but there's cliffs in the back. That's good. So we've got to go here or all the way around and then up here to get to that objective. Okay, Demonettes, I'm going to try to hide behind the building. So I'm going to hold back a little bit. Try to use the cover, and then maybe the cover, and then depending on what comes down at us. Nurgly troops. Let's see how far we can get. Not bad. I'm not sure if I shouldn't be bunching up. If there are artillery in the back, I could be in a bit of trouble. Super slow. I don't know why his animation is so slow compared to everybody else. Spreading out a tiny bit. But I want to keep him around him just in case. And my Herald of Tzeentch, if there is a big chunk of troops someplace, I've got a really good like Rift Tear ability. I think it's, what is it actually called? Infernal Gateway. So we tear a hole to the warp, does some damage over time, which is really nice. 30% chance to ignore damage from ranged weapons, so that's our natural force field. Ranged attacks ignore shields. It's not a huge benefit, but the Blessing of Tzeentch is fantastic. So if I can get that, and make sure we don't misclick there, kill my own army. If I can get that going, if one of these guys gets targeted, then I can make them much, much stronger. But there's a pretty considerable cooldown on it. You guys, I am going to leave in the back for now. So my Pink Horror's job is just to hold the back. I want to move a different position. This is pretty good because I've got cover a bunch of different areas in case reinforcements do come in off the side at some point. And so we've got 360-degree shots, which is nice. I don't have to worry about facing. So for now, I'll leave them in the back. If I need them, I'll pull them up. Mainly flyers and stuff is the thing I'd want to use them to target. But that's about it. Okay, I'm sure that there's a ton more Imperial Guard stuff, so let's see what comes at us. Should probably also save it at some point here. Okay, he's looking around. Okay, we've got a flyer. That's a #1 priority. Missiles on that thing are very dangerous. That's more like what I expect them to do, 7 or 8 damage, not 50, 60 some damage. That's my force field block on some stuff. Okay, we do have somebody on that side. Oh, you missed. Oh, you're in for a bad day. Okay, big tank in the back. Probably more than one big tank in the back. Alright, the flyer is definitely trouble, because I can't engage him in close combat. Except with flyers. So before I do anything else, let me do a quick save here. Can you make it? Yes, you can. I'd like to destroy the flyer, but I can run in and just tear him apart. You're hurt, but I can get in on him. So let me deal with this. Hopefully I can kill him. Not quite. That's too bad. If I could kill him, I could actually get some health back. So we're going to take some shots from chimeras if I move around. But... Okay, I'm going to look around a little bit. Flamers, grenade launchers, grenade launchers. Okay, none of that's fantastic. Alright, I gotta try for the flyer just to do what damage I can. Okay, try to bring him down. I don't really have a lot else. We'll probably use these guys to take pot shots over there as well. You just grab this. Kind of hide for now. Okay, I'm pretty safe to move in quite close. So that's what I'm going to do. Just going to shoot this thing down if I can. And gone. Okay, nice. That'll give me some cover there, actually. We just freaked them out, which is kind of nice. I know there's a big tank in the back, so I kind of want to face that direction or off that way. I don't think these guys count as vehicles. I think they count as infantry, so facing shouldn't matter. I don't think. I could be very wrong, though. Grab the cover. I know there's crap back here. Alright, we've got power swords. Just take a few pot shots. See what else wants to come my way from in the back. We'll move up the Nurgle troops. I don't really need to pop the Cloud Flies yet. Okay. So... You're empty, you're empty. Let's get a flank attack. See if I can kill him. Close. Alright. We'll get a nice attack in the rear here. I'm kind of close here as well, which actually kind of works. The Sentinel's las cannons at short range have a little bit of a minus to hit. So hopefully that'll work in my favor. Oh, what else could I do here? I could send the flyers over to look around. I'm a little concerned there's going to be some stuff back there that'll just shoot me out of the sky, though. So my main force is kind of committed here. You can actually get around. Yeah, let me look and see. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Yeah, hit him. It's a flank attack. Good hit. You got way too close. Yeah, but I don't think there's a way to get up back here, so I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to duck back around the cover, the wreck. If anything else comes that way, I'll just deal with it. Let's see. You, I want... Oh, I can't fly over this. That's too bad. Okay, fly up cover there. Who's liable to get shot at a bunch? Probably you. It lasts for 2 turns. Alright. Gonna give him that 50% damage reduction for a couple turns. Then I'll kind of have him sort of charge in and see, because I know we've got that long-range tank back there. So the other Slaaneshi troops will hide in this wreck. Use the ruin as cover. I should be in a position where I can't be seen except from like this angle back there, so that might be okay. So my Nurglings. Let's rush it. Now I could go ahead and use the Cloud of Flies here. But I don't really see a lot of enemies here yet, so I'm going to hold off, I think. Because right now we're really only seeing the Power Sword guys. Everything else out this way we've kind of dealt with. Pretty much if I can get to your flank or rear of your vehicles, they're toast. So I'm mainly kind of concerned about close combat troops, close combat vehicles, things that can do a lot of damage at short range on their turn. Take a peek. Okay. So I could jump in here and do some damage, but I don't think I can hit and then run away. So I'm actually going to hide just on this side of the mountain, where hopefully I can't be seen. And maybe I'll sneak out and hit them next time. Although I'm going to spread out a little bit because there are grenade launchers back there. So I'm hoping they can't see me or hit me here. Actually, maybe we'll go down a bit more. So next time we can swing out and maybe hit something that's weak or chase down something that's running away, because we're going to just keep pushing in with the 2 soul grinders. What's left? You guys in the back. Alright, so far going pretty well. He just missed twice, I think. Close range. Oh, I thought we'd get a kill there. That's too bad. Okay, I think it's one of the anti-infantry tanks right there. Okay, I think it's a Hellhound. That's a bit of a problem for my Nurgle troops. So bringing the tank up, though. Okay, got an anti-infantry tank over there, too. That's a bit of a problem. Yeah, there's a lot over on that side. I'm surprised, because it looked like it was sort of an isolated area. Doing a pretty considerable amount of damage here, actually. My whole thing is surviving to get up close to the enemy. Once I'm up close, you're in a lot of trouble. I am taking a decent amount of damage. Yeah, Hellhound, Vanquisher, got a Commissar. This is a pretty powerful force for an area that really can't go anywhere. So I'm a little surprised. Okay, you've got the bonus, and I can run right in there. I'm actually so close that they can't even get shots off at me. Huh, okay. Well, run on in. Okay, there's another one in the back. Understandable. Because of my Nurgle troops here, I kind of feel like this guy's more of a threat, but I could send him over to hit this thing too. Now let me see what he can do to the Hellhound. Oh, not quite a kill. Alright, you can mop that up, right? And go for the Vanquisher or try to kill the Commissar. I'm going to try to kill the Commissar. Chance to hit is actually pretty low there. Good amount of damage. Okay, I need to find a good spot to use his kind of Rift Tear. Over here is tempting, actually. But I feel like there's going to be a lot more infantry and stuff back here. How far? What's the range on this? It's this one, right? 4-turn cooldown. So it's got actually further than I can move. I don't know if I can see you. I can do it right over. Guess I don't have to see. Alright, I'll just dump it right there. Enjoy that. And I'm going to try to hide behind the cover and hope that's enough to keep him alive. Sort of exposed myself there. I could throw the demonettes in front of him, and maybe I'll do that too. A little concerned about this force, so I'm going to pull back to cover. And see if they keep rushing down here. We wiped out them completely. Ogren took a good hit. The tank's a tiny bit damaged. Maybe I'll send the demonettes down and over just in case. You guys can't make it into combat. Okay, I'm going to move on up. Let's get you in as far as possible. Go ahead and throw up my cloud of flies here. Put all my Nurgle troops in it. Just bring everybody up this way. So I am a little worried about him. Since I can see him, it's possible he can see me, and that's kind of a problem. So I'm going to potentially sacrifice one of my demonettes to just kind of hang out on the side of him to give him a little bit of cover. The others I'm going to have fall back just in case more stuff is coming from this right side that I'm going to have to try to deal with. So this group, push in, grab this objective. From there, we'll mop up whichever direction we need to. So well, we can't make it to him. I was hoping I could run down, nail him, and then he could follow up. I could charge down this way, just to have more trouble in his direction. Let's see if we can take this thing out. Okay, I'm going to go around to the back of it. I feel like the majority of his forces are going to be back here, but I don't know for sure. I'm going to take some shots moving in. I guess we'll send the healthier guy in for that. Even with my force field, taking a bit of damage. Yep, quite a bit back here. Alright, there is a Hellhound, a lot of infantry, quite a few Chimeras. Alright, let's take you out. Now, what's the priority? Hotshot las guns. Are there plasma guns? Yeah, there are plasma guns. I probably want to kill them. If I can't reach... Oh, Melta-guns. Definitely Melta-guns. I'll probably do more damage to the plasma guns. But the Melta-guns are a tempting target, too. That's my chance. 60%. Here, 60%. I wish there was some cover I could get to. I was hoping I'd drop at least a couple of them. I need to get close. Okay, let's try to kill the plasma guns off. Melta-guns are probably the next most dangerous thing, and then if I can get close up, I'll hit like the Punisher. I can't remember if the Punisher is the one that has Melta-guns. But I have to go after it in close combat anyway. I can't really do much with shots. Okay, that's about all I've got. I can do kind of a suicidal attack with the flyers, but it's a little crazy. I mean, I can hit the melta-guns and get in there without getting shot. That's worth throwing their lives away, I guess. Okay, kind of surprised I survived that. Alright, you'll stay there. You, let's fly over, and I could hit the Chimera in the back, but I'm not sure how much damage I would do. Alternatively, we could work on the grenade launchers. But the Chimeras may be a bit more of a risk. So I'm going to go for the rear attack on the Chimera. Yeah, not that much damage. And then I'll back off to some cover, although it's not enough to save me. They're probably toast. But it's a distraction, so shots hitting other things is less shots going against my soul grinders. This is definitely a lot of powerful enemies to deal with. So I think I am going to need the Blood Crushers over here. So I'll use my own guys as cover. I'll just try to get in. I'll use this wreck, I guess. I could go a little further, but then I'm out in the open. So I'd like to have at least some cover from some directions. Most likely they'll just shoot at the front guys, though. Alright, gonna kind of run out of troops there, I think. So we're gonna push in here and try to bust this down. Then definitely the Soul Grinders, I think, will head that way. The Nurgle troops, we might try to move down to intercept them. Alright, let's move around a little bit, since I know they're possibly coming from that direction. And if reinforcements come in off the flank, we've got some protection that direction. Okay, the Chimera is taken off. I mean, that's one less thing shooting at my Soul Grinders, so okay. Taking a bit of a beating there. Yeah, this is where I want to drop that Rough Terror. Gotta wait a few turns. Well, there is a path through there, okay. So if we push in, grab that objective, we can bring the Soul Grinders in down here, potentially. Okay, he's going right into close combat. Come on, hit him back. Okay, destroyed the wreck. A lot of bolter shots over there. There's a lot of squishy infantry over here if I can just get through, and I gotta deal with the tanks first. Maybe also the melta-guns. So whoever moves first over here is gonna take a beating. You are in slightly better shape. Oh, I can even get around into the back of the tanks. That is no bueno for you, that's for sure. See if I can survive the shots. Okay, he shot his own guys. Okay. There are melta-guns here as well, but I'm going to go for the tank.
Taking damage.
Nice. Good job. Which way do I want to face is more the issue. I'm going to move everybody else in, and then I'll decide. So you now have a fairly clear path in. You're also a Zinchi dude, though. So you're not great in close combat. You go this way and hit the melta-guns. Where are you? It's like he's hidden inside the rocks. And now I'm inside the rocks. Okay, sure. That's cover. I'm going to grab the cover. He's awfully banged up. Alright, what can you make it to? All kinds of stuff, but I can't make it to the back of the tank. We just have flamers here, which isn't that fantastic, but it'll get me some health back. How about you? Alright, let's have the weak guy go in first. If I can kill some of these guys, I'll get some health back. Okay, back to close to full health. Now you can't make it anywhere. Chimera's back there. I mean, I can rush up and get a flank attack. I'll take some shots on the way. Just from the Ogren. But I do kind of want that tank dead, because he's dangerous. So I'll try to go... This might still be a front, so I'm going to try to go for a flank. Take a few Ogren shots. Okay, so we're going to go flank attack on this tank. Okay, one crappy hit, one good hit. So since we've got that mostly locked down, let's have you look just that way, I guess. So I think that's going way better than I expected, actually. There's a Hellhound further back in there that could be trouble. And you're still alive. Alright, I don't see anything here. Just taking a peek. Okay, if they want to stay there on that warp tear, that's fine. We have a few fall back just in case they do rush down here. I don't know that they will. I'm just sort of preparing for it just in case. Because I've got enough up here to deal with the situation, I think. Okay, what do I have? I think everything's down. That's on cooldown. That's on cooldown. That's it. Okay, I think somebody's still alive here. Alright, you're there. Yeah, we've got the character, we've got the tank. Alright, the Nurgle troops have a chance to put a negative status effect on enemies, so I'm going to have them go ahead and hit these guys first. Okay, take a little bit of damage. You finish them off. Okay, they're tough little guys. Okay, I can shoot. If I move up, I'm going to get nailed by him, I think. Yeah. Let me soften up this guy a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. I am at full health. We're all kind of packed in here, unfortunately. Alright, I'm going to have him go ahead and absorb the shot. Pretty good hit. Right, so everybody's stuck because of the tank and this guy. Once I kill this guy, we can kind of get through. I just have to hit him. Okay. So that freaked out the tank. Understandable. I'm going to charge right down its throat. So its chance to hit when I'm at close range is not going to be great. We're going to have you guys just swarm this thing and eat it alive, hopefully. And I'm going to move off just in case I can get somebody else into the back. You already attacked, so move by. Yep. Yeah, the normal troops I like because they just kind of passively heal every turn. Nice. You're in trouble. So we've got flamers, las guns, a hellhound. Hellhound's dangerous to my infantry demons. I want to split up my Nurgle troops. Maybe. Now, just looking again, it doesn't look like there's a way to get down. Yeah, that's still cliff. Yeah, it's sort of deceptive. It looks like there should be a way down from up here, but I don't think there is from this plateau. Okay. I'm just going to have you move up into cover. Yeah, maybe further. He's a little slow. I can rally with this guy if I need to. But right now we're doing good. You can actually make it. So yeah, let's go destroy some stuff. Kill some humies. Yeah, so I can take a lot of punishment coming in. I think if the Imperial Guard had good battle lines with mixed close combat troops, they could definitely defeat Chaos. It's just the AI doesn't really do that. So I think like a competent opponent, the Imperial Guard could just shred Chaos. I'm actually thinking about doing a campaign myself. Another skirmish campaign playing as Imperial Guard against Chaos just to kind of take a look. I don't know if I'll actually record it and upload that, stream it and stuff, but that's a possibility. So that's good. You're all still set. You're basically set. We're ready for potential reinforcements popping in off the side, but I'm really kicking the crap out of them at the moment. So we've got them on the run. There is a force here. I'm not sure exactly what's left. And then we've got this chunk back here, but that's probably it. It's actually going into close combat with the Ogren. A little surprised. Plasma guns are dangerous. I'll have to deal with that. Burn my poor Nurgle guys, but just one. Oh, don't run away!
Suppressing fire! For the Emperor!
Okay, they're doing a decent amount of damage. So they're a little dangerous. Oh, my poor little nerdlings. I know they're not nerdlings. Alright. So you're freaked out. Nothing has come this way. Again, I'm going to just kind of take a peek. Yeah, I think they're just kind of hanging out next to the Void Rift and dying slowly. But I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if the AI is that dumb. Okay, you... Just the Lasgun Guardsman. Let's run right behind him here. Hit the tank. I want that tank dead. Come on. Well, that wasn't as effective as I hoped. I don't want to block my path. Let's just hit him. That's probably still a rear there.
Armor taking damage.
Oh, you're so close to being dead. I kind of wanted to send one over to grab this objective, but I'm going to prioritize eating this thing with them, and then we can have my Soul Grinder move on. Oh, come on. Oh, he's going to survive. So much. Fine. Then you can die by Corn Soul Grinder. How you like that? And then, yeah, we'll hit you guys, just because you're irritating. Okay. You go eat them. I mean, it'd be better for the corn guy to do this, just because we get some health back, but...
Fire incoming.
I want to wipe out everything as quickly as possible. So we've got him sort of hemmed in there. You're pretty quick. Two turns left. One turn I can make something tougher. Can't quite reach him. That's too bad. Going out here is kind of a death sentence. So I'm just going to kind of lurk around wherever I can. I don't really want to send him by himself out here, even though he is kind of quick, because they might have vision from down here or some other stuff that could just shoot him out of the air. I want to keep him safe until I've got some of his abilities back from cooldown, at least the ability to buff somebody's defense. So where do I want to go? I've got Rex here I can use as cover, but he could potentially come up and burn me. I'm probably safe-ish out here. If he moves, he's going to get lit up by my Soul Grinders. I'm going to try to stay out of range and vision. I'm kind of hovering over the cliffs here. I'm hoping I'm far enough away from both sides I'm not going to get seen. Okay, down here... Just going to grab the cover. In case things do head down this way. And I'm going to leave them in the back and leave him here as well, just in case reinforcements do show up. Alright, so we've got the main event. Both of you are looking pretty beat up. So there are plasma guns. That's a concern. Hotshot lasguns also did pretty good damage. Let's see what the Blood Crushers can do. These guys can't fight back, so I'm going to hit them. Okay, I'm stuck here because these guys can actually fight in close combat. So I got pretty much all my health back there. I can run down the grenade launchers, but they're not that dangerous. Finish off the Ogren here. See if I can do that. Okay, that'll give me an option to hit somebody, so we could go after the hotshots or the plasma guns. What's going to shoot me here? Both. Okay, that's not great. Got flamers, we've got Ogren. I've got to kill the Ogren. Okay, that's the Ogren dead. Let me hit the plasma guns a little bit, see if I can freak them out. Okay, the morale held. Kinda. They're not broken, but I should be able to get... Yeah, I can get through here for free attacks now. We've got one hit. Take the objective on the way. Kill the plasma guns. And then I'm going to end right next to the hotshots. Park you on the objective. Well, I could go ahead and end up adjacent to one of these guys, so they can't really do much. You use both your actions. You can't reach anything. I'll put you over on this side. Looking that way. You're adjacent to them already. Oh, you poor grenade launchers. You poor bastards. Oh, the tank's still alive. I thought it was dead. Okay, well that's kind of a problem. I don't know if I can take him out with frontal attacks, though. I thought he was dead. Oh, so close. That may end up costing me a unit, because he still has a bit of firepower there. He's broken, so it depends on how much morale he gets back. Nobody's got attacks here, unfortunately. I don't have anyone else I can bring up. I don't think the Chimera can grab this from me, because it looked like there was only flyers could get into there. So I'll just keep chewing these guys apart, hoping this is enough to deal with the situation. I thought the tank was toast, and if that was the case, I'd be in a bit better spot. Alright, what's left? Just you guys? Yeah. Alright, hopefully leaving that tank alive isn't going to bite me in the ass. We'll see if reinforcements come in at some point, too. Where are you going? You hear a lot of vehicle noises, but that could just be because sometimes, well, actually often, the Astra, like the Tempest Scions guys, for some reason they make weird vehicle noises when they get shot and move around sometimes. I don't know why, it just does. Okay, Blood Crushers, kill the tank. Thank you. Flamers, lasguns. Alright, let's wreck these guys' day. Okay, you see there, they're making weird vehicle noises. I'm going to park you back on the objective. You kill them off. Yeah, hit the flamers, I guess. Okay. What can you make it to? Let's run out this way. I know there's a Chimera down here somewhere. Actually, I'm gonna look that way because I know that Chimera is down there. It does invite me to get grenade in the butt, but that should be fine. In the butt. Flamers are still here. Let's eat you alive. Beautiful. And let's end right next to these guys. Just for maximum scary effectiveness. Giant angry walking crab eating you alive. Oh, you picked a very... Oh, I thought that was the Hellhound. The Hellhound did still pick a bad spot because I can make it behind you. So this is why sometimes I think stuff's dead, is because sometimes the wrecks aren't on fire.
Brace for impact.
Time to die. Wake up. Time to die. Okay, that's all good. One of you, go grab that. Yay, victory for Chaos! Oh, tank's creeping down. He took a lot of damage, though, actually. He must have hung out for a while next to that thing. I can get to him, maybe. No, we get killed by Ogren. So much for my attempt at glory. Alright, you're screwed no matter what I do with you. So, back off, I guess? Do I have another one of those ready? No, not yet. I think it's next turn. Yeah, one more turn. I can make somebody tougher, but it's not really going to help you. You're toast. There really aren't any enemies around here I've got to worry about. Okay, so much for them. If you can move adjacent to somebody, I will. Let's just head out towards them. And if I can get... I don't think there's a way down from here. It doesn't look like there's an obvious spot, since that's a cliff, and that's a cliff. I don't see an obvious location I can get down. So I might want to have you come back around to deal with the tanks and stuff. I can go up high, but then I get stuck here. I can't make it over to this. So my Herald of Tzeentch. Just going to try to keep him safe. A little cruise around the battlefield. I'm going to leave a couple Plague Bearers back here on this objective because I don't know where reinforcements are going to pop in from. And have the Nurgle troops come back down here as well. If I can wipe everything out before any reinforcements show up, we can just call it good. Finish a little faster. I still have a bit of mopping up to do over here. We've got the Chimera down there. There's like one unit. I think that's it. And if you guys get spotted, you're toast. I need him to push in further and come down on the objective. Then maybe I can sneak in and get him on the flank or the rear. At least not from a direction he's covering. So see if he'll push down on towards the objective. If not, when this is back up, I'll drop another one of those Like rift tears on top of them. I can't believe they survived that. Alright, you crazy yet brave little buggers. Time to end this.
Fire incoming!
Okay, I know the Chimera's down here somewhere. There you are. I see you. Got a nice flank shot here ready. He's trying to figure out how to get to the objective, I think. He's very confused. Alright, you've got somebody to eat in front of you.
Fire incoming!
You just kind of run on over, finish him off. Not a problem. Okay, like I said, I don't know where reinforcements are going to pop in from, so I'm going to spread out a little bit on the objectives. I'm hoping we can kill them off before the reinforcements show, but you never know. Alright. I have no visibility, so I might sacrifice you just to see where they're at. Okay. Can't hit him. I really don't want to go up too close here. Put it there. Alright, I know the tank is right next to him. I'll drop it right on top of him. And then I'm going to give myself the Blessing of Tzeentch, just in case I do get shot up. See if he comes down any further. I don't expect him to, but it's possible. Maybe we'll have one ranged guy go that way. We can finish him off if he's hurt. If he stays near this, he'll take a bunch of damage. The Ogryn will die pretty quick, I think, because they're already hurt. Oh, you still have this objective, don't you? Let's destroy that wreck. And I can grab that objective in a second, but not at the moment. Beautiful Nurgle Daemons come down along with the Soul Grinder. So if what I have over here can't deal with the tank, then we'll have the Soul Grinder deal with it. I might be able to see through here. I could also maybe destroy the wall, but that sort of invites attacks coming from that direction. I'll probably just try to go around. I might have shots from up here, so maybe we'll head that way. Yeah, you're going to stay put. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, bye-bye. He is hanging out next to this, so he's taking more damage. But you avoided getting killed. Now, if I move out here, I don't know if I can see him from there. I don't know if I can see him from here either. I don't think I can see through this wall, even though there's big gaps and stuff in it. Yeah. It's blocking some of my sight. I can kind of see through a little bit. I can see the walls. I can see a little bit up there, but that's it. All right. You guys come on down. Come on down. Good job. All right. Grab that. All the objectives are mine. I can't see the tank, so I don't know where its shots are going to land. Might be a little crazy. Okay. Alright, I've used your Overwatch. It's my chance to hit you. 75? Yeah, we'll take that. And then I'm going to kind of run away. Because I have done what I can. Herald of Tzeentch away! You're a distraction. I could probably get shots off at either one of these guys. Let's see what I can do. The tank is definitely more dangerous. I'm hitting him in the front arc. Alright, let's weaken them up. Alright. Logren, at least you're dead. Maybe I can swarm him now. I've got these guys coming in as a contingency, so even if he wipes them out, fine. Okay, that's the majority of them. You're there. You hang out up here as well. I'm worried about reinforcements. Here we've got this Chimera to deal with. You're going to have to suck the shots, I'm afraid. Kind of what you're here for.
Switching to auxiliary systems.
Okay. We are all good. So you're going to stay there. I'll start moving you a little bit out. Is that cover? No. It's really hard to tell, this weird rock formation. Okay, there's the rock formation. It's there, so we are in cover. Okay. So you're all staying put. That's fine. I think that's all I can do, really. So I think this is the only unit left. So as long as reinforcements don't show up this turn, if I can kill him off, we'll finish up. There's a lot of damage there. Okay. Well, I've got somebody that wants to say hello. But apparently I'm not in range. That sucks. Okay, he's panicked. I can get behind him, so I'll do a few little shots up his tailpipe. Okay, is that it? Yeah! Pretty smooth. Wiped out 32 Imperial Guard units, only lost 6. I feel like the Imperial Guard could definitely do better if they were using better tactics. They're kind of spread out a lot, but still, kind of picking them apart. It's really, I don't know, playing as Chaos is sort of nerve-wracking because it's like I'm trying to get across the field and getting close, and that initial push to get across and taking a bunch of damage and losing some units is kind of stressful. But once I get into their line and just tearing them apart, it's working pretty well. Some of the units I think should hit a little harder, but yeah, it's a bit nerve-wracking, but there isn't a lot of tactics, really. At least it doesn't seem like it. It's more, target priority and positioning. It's not really sort of like grand, okay, I'm going to put these units together and they're going to work really well together, or I'm going to cover this, or I'm going to move up this flank with these guys, or any of that kind of stuff. But anyway, so this has been more of the Chaos Skirmish campaign I've been playing. If you're interested in the actual story campaigns, they're all up on my YouTube channel, so older streams as well as stuff that I record specifically just for YouTube, all go up there. That's also Disturbing Puppet, which is one word, so if you're interested, check all that stuff out there. Eventually this will make it up there when it's about falling off of Twitch. So whether you're watching this right now live, watching it later on Twitch, or watching it much later on YouTube, thanks very much for watching. I appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, all that kind of goofy crap, and hopefully I will see you all again another time. In the meantime, have a good one.